Yeah, alright. You know the game, you already made your choice, now you just have to live with the consequences of that choice. Let's get to it. Okay, this is immediately the most basic bitch choice of the entire game. You probably select the most standard responses in all your games, and you never deviate from the correct path, and you never try for the evil route. You probably always do what others tell you to do too. Somehow this is even more basic bitch choice than the previous one. There is a good reason why childhood friend archetype is so popular in hentai games, which you already know cause you play a lot of them. Also, you are way too introverted to go out and actually meet girls. Not gonna lie, you are probably a girl. But you want to feel like a strong protector, so you're looking for a cute and sweet and lovely girl to sweep off her feet and make yours. And then chase all the nasty, dirty boys away from her. Pretty much same as the previous one, but different side. You are that sweet, cute, lovely girl just dreaming that one day some tough chick will notice you and maybe even leave her super cool biker gang for you. Also, you definitely have a thing for tight leather pants. You don't understand young people and young people do not understand you. But you just have to accept it. Time of leather jackets and good music is long past. While you're still listening to Metallica, Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden, everybody else is listening to Panic at the Disco. You want your mommy and you want her with extra thighs. You are desperately attracted to strong, muscular women. The kind that can crush you with one finger. Also the kind that would actually make you go to the gym with her, which is something you definitely need. You are a massive nerd! Archaeology, ancient history, Star Wars lore, whatever. You will chase people down and tell them everything about your favorite topic, no matter how much they try to run away from you. Also, you have completely ruined your posture. Too many computer games. You are into tiny Asian girls. Also, you feel extremely strongly about the concept of family. Not necessarily in terms of a real blood-related family, but more of a people supporting each other through any troubles. You might have seen every Fast and Furious movie several times. You have lived in your parents' basement for so long, they are now trying to actually arrange a marriage just to teach you some responsibility and maybe get you out of the house. And who knows, you might actually go for it. You're so tired of your parents nagging, you might just get married and then move into your wife's basement instead. For you, clumsy girls are absolutely the cutest. You just love watching them fail and then flail about trying to apologize or maybe fix things. That's why you watch a lot of anime. And not even hentai. You just watch a lot of moe slice of life anime with clumsiest girls with the biggest anime eyes ever drawn. You have not fixed a single thing in your life. Everything is broken. Chairs, shelves, relationships. At this point you don't need a girlfriend, you need a full construction crew. That, or maybe you should buy a hammer and try to actually fix something for yourself. You don't mind having a stalker. Even more, you want to meet your stalker, talk to her, get to know her better, and then have a lot of kinky sex immediately. Just be careful, if you actually get a stalker, she would also probably be a yandere. You represent the duality of man. On one hand, you were raised right, by a good Christian family, you were told to never have sex before marriage, you were told to find a good girl. On the other hand, you desperately want to bang your friend's hot girlfriend right now. One day you will have to commit to one or the other. As a proper goth, you firmly believe that it is not really necessary for both partners in relationship to be alive. For some reason you're also feeling extremely misunderstood by everybody else. Just keep visiting graveyards, like you already do, one day you will find your one true love. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Either you live in a trailer in Alabama, or you keep in your room a box full of your mother's pictures. Young. In a swimsuit. Maybe even both things are true. Just imagine a trailer in Alabama chock full of your mama pictures. You are an executive level manager currently having an affair with your secretary. She brings you coffee, she cleans your desk, she does a lot of other stuff too, under the desk. Very efficiently and much better than your wife. When are you actually gonna give her a raise? You are a rare romantic in today's world. You still have all your childhood fairy tale books on a shelf, and you always imagined yourself as a prince in stories like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty and the like. Don't let people laugh at you and never change. You alone keep chivalry alive. Somehow you're always attracted to girls with questionable personalities who are also heavily into BDSM. And you believe you can fix them, and that there's a softer side to them. Just remember, at some point you will have to talk about who gets to be on top. You are a fan of everything fantasy, especially when dragons are involved. And you're quite serious about it. You can explain soft versus hard magic system difference, and you even have your own preference. You also probably play D&D and are DM of your group. You are great to have on a trip to other country. You know all the good restaurants, how to haggle at local markets, and all the best tourist spots. Maybe you don't quite know what you're saving money for yet, but you will have it saved up for when you actually know. You love swimsuits. Every day of the summer, you are on the beach ogling tanned girls in one-piece swimsuits. At this point, you like them even more than completely naked ones. Your last girlfriend left you because of your obsession, but at least you managed to keep her swimsuit. Similar to the previous one, you really love summer. But instead of the beach, you like outdoor stuff like hiking and camping. You are also a big boobs enjoyer, and you absolutely love watching big boobed girls in skimpy summer outfits. You are a fan of anti-hero stories. Also, you're an avid D&D player, and all of your characters have extremely tragic backstories. Half-elves misunderstood by their parents, rogues with dead parents, or maybe even rogue half-elves misunderstood by their dead parents. You are also a fan of fantasy stories, but more of a spirited away type. Legends of children stolen by the elves, or travelers getting lost in the fairy circles. Unfortunately for you, these days that genre is much less popular, so you had to switch to watching isekai anime. You are a fan of elves. Tolkien elves specifically. Noble, capable, unapproachable, and somewhat distrustful of humans. You love the Lord of the Rings books, you love the movie's adaptation too, and you have based your whole look on Orlando Bloom afterwards. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. You are actually disgusting. You do not care for anything other than tits, ass, and sexy lingerie. Your main rule in life is Rule 34. 10 years ago you would have been regular in strip clubs, now you just use AI to generate lewd images daily. You are a hardcore survivalist type. You can live off the land. You got well-hidden house somewhere in the mountains, stocked with guns and food, and you can drop your phone and get off the grid at a moment's notice. You also prefer good ass over good tits. You miss having your mother take care of you, and this time I mean it in the purest way possible. The world is scary, and you just want someone to tell you that you have been good and that everything will be alright. That, or you're really, 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 really into birds. For years you thought that you just really like hairy women and outdoor sex. But it's actually much worse than that. You may be a furry. You just don't know it yet. So go on, buy a full-on fursuit and go to furry events dressed in it. Just be true to yourself. You go for looks and you're heavily influenced by current beauty standards. Your ideal girlfriend is a fashion model that is always faithful to you and brings in a lot of money, while you stay at home and pretend to write a book. Also, your ideal girlfriend actually does not exist. You are a very manipulative person. You like to dig out someone's deepest, darkest secret and then use it, either to hurt them or to blackmail them with that knowledge for some personal gain. You probably have no real friends, and you are fine with that. You know what you like, and you are not afraid to go and grab it. For you, proper size for a real woman starts with Lady Dimitrescu and has no upper limit. I salute you, and all I can say is good luck and Godspeed, Short King. Just try to survive your wedding night.